Welcome back, guys. We're up here at the shop. We've got Brutus hovering right now. Gonna be shoving this lift axle underneath here, trying to get it bolted up to the frame. That's one task for today. Second task is getting Ryan to pay attention. And then we're gonna get Ryan to clean all the chrome here on the truck where he slung all that rubber from the blown up tire. So, you guys remember me showing you this? Not good. We're gonna be getting these fuel tanks probably pulled off, moving a bracket forward and putting a little bit smaller fuel tanks on the truck and bringing them up here where they should be, filling that gap in. Ryan's gonna work on scrubbing all the rubber off of here. Oh, it's so bad. But for now, we need to get the axle pushed underneath here very carefully with the forklift. So go ahead and hop on the forklift, Ryan.
Yeah. No, this is a great task.
He probably can't even get it started. What are you doing wrong? It's out of gas. He doesn't know it.
Start it. There you go. Yeah.
It's gonna run out of gas in a second. So this guy is not forklift certified. It's definitely gonna run out of gas though.
Mine. Unless he switched it.
He still doesn't know what he's doing. All right, you can cut now. That's good enough for the clip. That's all the people needed to see.
No.
It was just for pretend.
No.
You can stop. You can stop. It was just for pretend.
I'm a certified forklift mechanic.
All right, mechanic. All right, mechanic, you're not driving. Get off.
No, I'm a driver.
Good. You got us this far. You did real good.
Nah. It ran out of gas, you remember? You put the wrong tune in it, guys. Oh. Yeah, that's why I said I want to.
All right. Got fresh gas in her. Oh, no wonder someone's got it on the freaking gas setting because this one runs on propane or gas. That's been the whole problem.
Probably.
100% the problem.
Got him.
Don't get right on those straps where I had it.
Come down. Whoa. No, you're gonna hit that tank.
We're gonna find somewhere to grab it that's lower. Or that's not gonna make it tilt upward. Alright, so we got the axle pushed underneath this unit. Now what we're gonna do is bring the truck over with the crane the rest of the way to meet up with it. And then we're gonna let this thing down I think we may have to take these other bolts out right there.
That's what I was thinking for the airbag.
But we'll let it down and see where we're at. This thing's gonna look so sickety,
Watch your fender.
sickety dope. How's it looking?
That bolt goes in one of the airbag mounts, it looks like.
I don't think that it. Yeah, I need to go and pull that bolt out. Feeling that nice, pretty paint off the frame, but we're gonna pull these brackets up into good over there. Oh shoot, hang on, we're not good actually. The air tank is hitting the air dryer.
That's unfortunate.
Very.
Yeah, absolutely.
May have to relocate our air dryer. Or unless we drop that air tank down for now. Let's just move our air dryer out of the way for now. We can always move it forward or backwards. So what we're gonna do is our air dryer is sitting the air tank right down in there. Oh, I never even knew that was there. And we need to unbolt this and get this picked up in its place and put it where it needs to go, and we'll make everything fit after that. All right, grab a 9/16 wrench, ratchet wrench if we got it.
Kind of.
All right, air dryer dropped. Oh!
Quite literally.
One of our U-bolts for the headache rack. Yeah, just let it chill there out of the way, I guess.
Might be enough.
Oh, there'll be plenty of airline because all the airlines for it go forward. We need to grab a bungee cord.
You want to like tie it forward or up?
Yeah, here's what I'm thinking. We'll drop this right here. Hook it to it somewhere. Pulling it forward out of the way. Here. Literally, yeah, wherever. That should be good.
We should just leave it like that.
Just let it ride with the bungee on it?
Yeah, I mean,
Shoot.
basically like a shock to stabilize it.
All right. Tell you what, guys, this freaking overhead crane is a game changer. Clear over here. Clear over here. Tight, boy. Getting tight. We may have to put different fenders on it eventually. I don't know.
Do a fender for each wheel.
Oh yeah?
Be sick.
That's what you thinking? Think that's the move, old son?
Alright, we're done. Let's go.
Yeah, we're gonna have to put a jack under the front of it right quick and then pull up on the bracket evenly.
I'll put a jack over there.
So what we need to do now is measure our axle center right there. So hold that right there at the center of the hubcap, Ryan. Don't touch the hubcap, put it right there at it. You got it?
Yeah.
All right, so we're right here at, are you sure you got it centered?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It's like a 54.5-inch spread. So we need this thing to be roughly the same. So hold that right there. It needs to go a few inches forward. Oh no. It's all right. So what we're gonna do now is we gotta move this air tank forward some. Gives us a little bit more space. Let me go look at the other side before we tighten all that back down. So what we've got done so far, guys, is we've got a couple bolts we found in the frame, cross member, which we know are drilled perfectly front to back, and got the frame or the axle exactly where it needs to be. So now We're gonna pick it up and see if we got any holes that line up for the airbags. If we do, that'd be a blessing. And then after that, we'll get the tires and wheels pulled off of here. Get this actually picked up. All right. And get the tires and wheels off of it, and then we're gonna get our mag drill out and start drilling some holes and get this thing mounted on here permanently.
Oh.
The only thing is, what we have to do is see where the bags, how the bags look at ride height, which is like right here. So we need to pick them up. Easier said than done. I'll take the airline loose. Those bolt holes do not line up. What we probably should do is actually air them up and see where they're the happiest at. All right, guys, so we're getting our frame drill set out right here. We're gonna get some holes punched through in the frame here. We're gonna have to cut some, make them re-line up, I guess, at the bottom down there, but we're gonna make it work. All right. This thing uses a big old magnet to make it stick to stuff, so. Magnet. Got that magnet power, old Sean. Oh yeah, it's fitting great so far. Huh. Lovely. So guys, what we just did is having an issue drilling the holes out on this bracket here to match our crossmember bolt holes, which we need to be able to put all those crossmember bolts back in. Took our die grinder here. If you guys have ever used one of these for more than about 1 minute, you've regretted life. And I've used it for about 6 on 6 different holes. And it's that shirt right there is covered in all the metal shavings, like this stuff right here. So we're just gonna throw that shirt away. If you ever want to piss someone off, grind a whole bunch of stuff with one of these, put it in a jar, and throw it in their car or something.
That's messed up.
Yeah, you better not piss me off, Ryan. Because that stuff will never, ever, ever. Look how thin it is.
Just might have to do it in a Lamborghini.
Ryan. And that reminds me, we pulled this shirt out of the truck. We got to talk about today's video sponsor, and that is Lane Finder, guys. Lane Finder has been a longtime partner of the channel. They have an amazing app and website platform for anyone that has a commercial driver's license and you're looking for a job. But also, if you're a fleet looking for people, you should get a hold of Lane Finder also, or a small fleet or even owner-operators. Get on the app if you're looking for work, looking for a fleet to team up with. They can get you set up and make the connections happen. What's great about Lane Finder is if you have a Class A and you want to carry, you know, a friend like Ryan or someone, or Lake, or you want to take a pet with you or something like that, there's different options in the app you can select to help you find the perfect job that suits your needs the best. So go check out lanefinder.com, guys. Link in the description below. Like I said, longtime partner. They've helped projects like this and these trucks right here happen on the channel. Check them out, guys. Let's get back to putting this axle on here. Now I've got a fresh shirt.
Oh, it wasn't even recording.
Ryan, you trying to get some of that put in your car
Sure.
or in your fuel tank?
Might make it faster.
Yeah, to the dealership. All right, let your jack down too at the same time. Get careful.
Watch your feet.
I'm watching it. All right, guys, so what we're going to do now is we're going to drop this axle back down. I've got holes marked. We're going to drill all these frame holes out. Go ahead and let her on down. And keep her going. Hang on, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. All right, keep going. I don't have any holes to do on this side. Stop, stop. Is there any do on that side? Can you get to the bottom ones now? Let your side on down then. Stop, stop.
Yeah, you get them.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna drill some holes. So all of our frame bolts are now drilled out. I've got these opened up like you've seen with that burr bit. Worst thing in the world to do. I don't know how many times I gotta say that. We're reutilizing these two crossmember bolts here. So all of our crossmember bolts will be back in its home. We're utilizing quite a few bolts. We only had to drill one on this side, matter of opening this bracket up a little bit. So I opened it up on the bottom, which isn't gonna hurt anything because we have upward pressure all the time. Drilled 2 new holes for our airbags. Unfortunately, we weren't able to use that one right there. It's gonna have an open hole right there, but kind of wishing I would have ordered the truck with this already on it. Because this is the easy part, I think. Mounting this thing out, drilling some holes. We have all these air lines to remount, air tanks to figure out, fuel tank on the other side, def tank getting mounted underneath the hood.
At the end of the day, it's just a work truck.
Just a show pony.
Oh.
There you have it. All of the bolts holding this axle on are tight, except for all the crossmember bolts we took out on the inside though. Let's do that.
You gotta drop the axle first. Then.
All right, axle's tight. Let your front jack down. Well, one lift axle bolted up, installed, but not plumbed yet. We got lots of airlines to figure out. I think this had some kind of a sensor on it that would have plugged into the factory harness. Because we got this axle, it came off of Kenworth, but same thing, PACCAR, all the same. And this says chassis lift axle. So I'm assuming that this would have been something to do with like a sensor that said it was lifted up or not. But for now, we're getting a couple lug nuts, throwing the wheels and everything back on here. We've got to get a fuel tank mounted on the other side. The little green day cab truck. Actually, let's measure this one, then me and you can hop on the golf cart, go out there and measure the fuel tank on that one, because it's got a fuel tank on it on the side that's short. And if it's the right size, we're gonna put it on there, and we'll take that big one that's right there and put that one on there so they can eventually put a wet kit on that truck, because they've talked about wanting to do that. So let's measure this one up and go see if they match. Here's the green day cab. This is like my favorite truck because it's a glider. So this one is also a 100-gallon 43. All right, here's the real deal. Uh-oh, I think it might be smaller.
What was it, 43 by 28?
Yeah. Here comes the rain.
Has to be hurrying.
27.
It's close enough.
No, it's got to be on the money. There's a part number on it. Dang, dude, I was hoping this was good. This one's 27, right? We'll figure it out. We're about to get wet. Let's go. There you have it, guys. We've got the correct axle spacing. So look at these 2 rear axles here. And then look at this guy right here. We got a little bit more space in between them, but that's because we have a smaller tire here. These are a 22.5 wheel with a metric 295/75 tire on here, but lots accomplished today. I'm real happy with that so far, with the way everything lined up here. But my only predicament we're in now is figuring out fuel tanks. Here in just a second, we're gonna get the fuel tanks off of the, we should just put these fuel tanks on here.
Absolutely not.
Just cut them in half. Well, anyhow, so what I need to know is if anyone can comment down below and help us. Does Peterbilt make a fuel tank where this cap would be essentially right here to where we could put a strap right here? Because this tank mount needs to be moved here, and then we can remount our air dryer that's down in there in this location, and then that would actually move our tank forward a little bit, because we have a whole lot of gap right there to fill. That's like a good 8 to 10 inches in between the tanks there. And we want to have plenty enough room to mount fenders to go over this axle, because the last thing I want is to be throwing who knows what up on the back of the cab here. You ready to come clean the cab over?
You know, I read someone in the comments said it's the operator. I mean, operator of the truck.
No.
Yeah.
All right, well, this thing is done. Let's back up a little bit. You guys can see. Not completely done, but does it look just freaking beefy now with that axle on there? I'm still kicking myself for not ordering it like that. I wish I would have, but it is what it is. So axle mounted. What our plans are now is to take these lifts and we'll put it up in the air sometime this week and get everything situated underneath. But for now, I need to source some fuel tank situations, and maybe if I can find one like what I'm talking about here, that will work more better. And the problem with taking the fuel tank off the green truck is that this tank is way too long. So if anyone's interested in a fuel tank, I believe it's a 100-gallon tank here, Peterbilt. It's like 74 inches long, cap to cap, and I believe like 27 across here. Maybe there's a part number up here on the tank. I don't think so. We just had this thing polished out, but it does need a good cleaning again. But so over here, it's got a 55-gallon oil tank, because I was originally going to put a wet kit on this truck, but since I ordered a trailer with a pony motor on it, we didn't need a wet kit. So it's got the fill here, or I guess that'd be the return vent, a couple different vents up here, and then the I guess it'll be a suction hose to go down there for the wet kit if we had one. So someone needs a tank, let me know. We need to sell it and get a new tank deal. Dang, look at this thing. Imagine the thing was this short and it was a tri-drive. It's gonna look so crazy. We got a ratchet 24 millimeter for this fuel tank over here. Leg needs one. This guy. So now I think we know why Mr. Donnie put covers over these tanks. You want to see why? We need to find a razor blade. Here you go, bud. So we need fuel caps for one of them trucks we got from Steps. I could use those. Oh, you know what? One of those trucks at Steps might have tanks. But there's a couple that are not dented, so we know what diameter they are. So we go to Jamestown. We'll be in Jamestown Monday. By the way, guys, all the merch that needed to get shipped out is out. Ryan handled that, so that's a huge plus. I'm gonna get a razor blade. We're gonna cut that loose. We're gonna see we're gonna get rid of this. We're gonna be putting some new tires and wheels on this thing. It's gonna look good. It's gonna look real good. Somebody's like, oh, you could have saved that tank cover. Oh, there it is, boy. Has water holding in the bottom of it. That's in the cover there. Dang it. I used to be good at this. Better at it in the dark.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. There we go. Boom. Oh, nice. That's a doozy. Mr. Donnie. Let me see what you did. I wonder if this side's got a dent. I bet it does. You need to take your Kool-Aid Pong table home.
Dude, for real.
Think this one's got a cut in it or dent too?
No, he just evened it out on that side.
Probably.
Because he screwed this side up.
Oh, I forgot these are like that. Yep, oh, she got a dent too.
Couple of them.
Golly. Oh, that's right there's like from a tire blowing out. Is what that is, where the tread would have slapped it. Well, we got two slightly used fuel tanks right here. I got a hold of the boss man Brian Martin at 4 State Trucks. We're gonna get two brand new. They're gonna be like 50 to 75 gallon tanks. We're gonna slide them up here. So now what we've got to do is take that mount and mount it right here. So we're gonna have two mounts just like this on both sides, and then we'll be able to bring the tank further up here. That's the plan, at least. So let's get these tanks off of here. Thankfully, they don't have any drains in the bottom of them, so just by taking this loose, cutting that off right there, we'll be good to go. We're going to be getting some really cool, I'll throw a picture up here on the screen here. Forestate has these new quilted half fenders. Ryan pointed them out. We've seen them at the Mid-America Truck Show. So they're going to come from down here all the way to right here. Like I said, a half fender, but they're quilted, as you can see on the screen. It's really cool, and they have these brackets that mount right up to the low airleaf. So there's like almost little to no fabricating other than drilling a couple holes for mounting. So that's exciting. The only thing that I'm kind of worried about is this fifth wheel. Maybe comment down below, guys. Do we put a new fifth wheel on here? I don't know. We may have to, depending on what fenders we put on it, because of how low it's going to sit. So we've got lots of fifth wheels laying around now. This thing will look good with aluminum fifth wheel on it, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah.
We just need to take some measurements and seeing if it'll bolt up on here. So it should, because this is a Peterbilt frame. So there really shouldn't be any problems. And then a deck plate. We talked to them about getting a deck plate. So we got to order a deck plate that'll be specifically made for this truck. Because this is a lot of frame here. A whole lot of frame. Blake over there getting paid by the hour. Oh boy, we got to do something with this too. This air leveling valve. We need to make that look a little bit better, because I'm not happy with how that looks, and this valve looks like it's burnt. We probably should add that to the list. See that? And then I want to take this frame and we'll just put one cut right there, and then we'll fold that down and weld it back to it, kind of like how the angle is right there on the back of that one. So I think Brian over at Semi Casual, I'm pretty sure he's got a couple of these plates like this in stock. So we just need to get another plate like this with the rear air lines in it, and then we can make the back of that frame accept that, and then we'll be able to do something different with all of this. There's a whole lot of this that I just don't like on here. So yes, let's get some stuff unbolted. Supposed to be taking care of this tank.
I thought you grabbed the jack.
Alright, grab that side hot dog.
Hot dog.
Oh, it's so heavy. What do we do with this one?
Put it in the trash bin.
Golly. It's alright, slit. Fired. Alright, one tank off. Now let's go ahead and dang, we need the freaking impact I borrowed from one of the other guys. All of our tools are in the other shop. We need it for right there.
We'll wait for another time, I guess.
Tuesday.
Put that right there. Oh, you're filming. Okay. Brian's paying attention. Oh no, there's more rubber inside this one. Give these away to some poor soul.
Dang.
We'll put these on. Maybe we'll put these on your charger.
Nah, it's alright.
Maybe they'll keep the love bugs off of it.
Dude, I legitimately did think they were love
They
bugs.
don't even have love bugs in Tennessee. It's
Yeah,
a
they
Florida
do.
thing.
No, I seen a couple
I
earlier.
don't think so.
Yep.
I don't think so. I wonder how old these tires are, because we do need to put trailer tires on the trailer soon. And they've got Peterbilt wheels. So you just slap them on there. That won't work too bad. I don't see a date code anywhere though. There it is. The 9th week of 2020. So they're 4 years old.
That's nearer than I was thinking.
Yeah, the Yokohamas too, boy.
Magnificent art.
It's about the same stuff Peterbilt uses, so you can't hate them for it.
Is that a ratchet strap?
Yeah. With some double-sided tape on it. This one still has the original stuff, at least. Alright, so this guy's got fuel in it. Probably quite a bit. Oh yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Stuck on that?
No, it's just all the fuel when you're in. Might be a good thing to slow down there. Yeah, she got some fuel in her. Don't let it roll over and start pissing everywhere. Alright, well, it's on the ground. You know what? We've got this overhead crane.
Yeah, we sure do.
We should use it. Alright, we're going to take this and set it up here on these tires out of the way for now. In the meantime, we got to find something to drain this tank with. Overshot the objective. Something else in the comments I read, you're talking about me and my pre-trips was cameraman whipping the camera around everywhere.
Whipping the camera.
Getting people whiplash.
I thought the camera was his homepage.
Well, folks, with 2 fuel tanks removed off old Hank the cab over here, we're going to keep working on these projects simultaneously at the same time. So don't be missing out. If you see photo Brutus, might be some stuff on Hank. You never know. Well, guys, there you have it. Lift axle installed on Brutus. Lots more videos coming in the very near future as soon as we get some parts from 4-State Trucks for our cab over project here. I'm looking for all the input when I'm asking you questions, guys. I read pretty much every single comment whenever I'm looking for help. So lots of help needed on this here project here and finding some fuel tank mounting stuff for this one. We need to move this fuel tank a good foot forward right there. Trying to get into a schedule of doing videos like every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. But I think if we get on a plan, I'm not going to guarantee it. If we get on a plan like that, it'll make our lives easier for filming. Ryan's looking at me like that he wants to try to do that. So make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you later.